Hello and welcome back to CCFC. Today we're going to be fixing the worst kits at the Euros. And now I say worst kits, it's all the ones where I thought I could maybe change a little bit and make it better. And some of them quite a lot, because I've changed the England shirt and I put that in top tier. So Portugal. This is what we're working with Portugal. I said it was boring. Alright. So what I did was that. Now, it's a subtle change, but if you've noticed there, I've just fixed the shite collar, and look how much better that is. What is the purpose in that collar? It's just awful. Awful. Bad. Good. Bad. Good. France. There. Now, France, a similar issue, but we've increased the issues. Portugal had one issue. France, two. They suffer from having a massive cock. So I fixed that, made the cock a normal size. A normal size cock, if anything, the perfect size of cock personally. Well, that sounds like, that's not what I meant. I just meant, just digging myself a deeper hole here. And then as well as fixing the horrible neck, I've decided to add the French tricolour down the side, and it would be on the opposite side if you could see it. Now, I did that because I feel like some of the best French kits of all time have had a little bit more red in the midriff. I wanted to give them a little bit more of that red, a little bit more of that spice. So I quite like it, but honestly, the main massive thing is look how ridiculous that badge looks. You can sort of be like, actually, I'm starting to warm to it. Look how much better that looks at a normal size. It's actually a joke. Whoever made this decision is a moron. The Netherlands, which by the time you're seeing this, they've just been knocked out by, wow, by the big boys, by the three lions. You know, how many lions you got? One, mate. How can one beat three? It's not possible. So what I've done here, and my main issue, was this little shield. I removed the shield, centralised both icons, and Bob's your uncle, Jan Vinegar of Hesselinks your aunt. Just look how much better that is. Come on, lads, come on. Sometimes it's just the simple things, alright? Simple things to get that big W. Just like England got the win against the Netherlands by simply putting the ball in the back of the net and then winning on penalties. Is that what happened? I don't know. I am literally 12 hours away from finding out. España. Now, Spain. This is the colour scheme of a colourblind man. It looks like when you're playing a game and you turn on the colourblind accessibility controls and appearance. Now, what I decided it should look like is their navy blue kits. They won the World Cup in one, right? Where's that gone? They've just been coming up with some outrageous away kits since then. Get this down your gullet. Now, it might not be the best Photoshop job. The edges on this are really just killing me. Now, it's not black in the middle, so it doesn't make it Watford, okay? And that's not red. That's like a really vibrant orange. The best kind. Yeah, I went a bit weird with the badge. I did this little light orange colour. That is strange. But it works, okay? The longer you look at it, it works. I feel like people would maybe not like this for a bit, and then after they see it a couple of times, they would like it because the shorts would match. Oh, they'd be the same blue. They would be the same blue. It would go so hard, this. So much more than that. What even is that? It's silly. That's what it is. England up next, and I mean, it's perfect, isn't it? There's absolutely nothing wrong. Boom, boom, just a few teeny tiny changes. But what I've gone for is I've admitted that the collar is not the best. It does look much better like this, and then the sleeves, as on this one, you can see. Now, there's actually 1, 2, 3. There's 5 colours in the sleeve bit here. All right. I think it looks better just two. Just a blue and just a red. I find a sort of almost gradient appearance through it. I don't know, it's sort of, because like from a distance, it looks red and blue. And then you get closer and it just feels like there's just something a little bit off. You're like, is that just red and blue? There's a couple more colours in there. I think it would just look better like that. Now, it does look a little bit American, which is my issue with my own design, which I had more time to finish. So, you know, it is what it is. If you have any, how could I make this less American? Please let me know in the comments how you think, what small tweak could I make to this to make it look less American? I'd be interested because I couldn't quite figure it out. Romania. Well, they didn't manage to remain in the competition, unfortunately, after a storming beginning. And actually, I'm glad they went out. I'm going to say it. I'm glad Romania got knocked out. So I didn't have to see this abomination. A Joma kit. First of all, this needs to be eradicated from the face of the earth. As does this neckline, which is reminiscent of a medieval peasant. I'm not quite sure. These are just some national symbols of stuff. And it just sort of juts out and then stops in the middle of the body. I don't quite understand. So what I've done is, boom. Whoa! Brightened it up. Okay. Added the national colours onto the neckline from another Joma kit. I preferably wouldn't necessarily have this one, but I think it works for this. I made the red go all the way down. Added a bit more saturation. This just might be the rendering, but it really just looked dull. And then I've poorly photoshopped, but the intent was to just move this into one subtle mid strip separating the middle, just down the middle. And I think if properly done, you know, like that, I think that would look quite nice. Just a really subtle, maybe like a shiny, ooh, maybe completely flat, almost unnoticeable, but it has a shimmer. That would be pretty cool. I think this is good. And that's why I made it. England #2, the away kit, the one I did not like. Now, it's grown on me a little bit, and I think it's fine, but it's not vibrant enough in colour. You know what I mean? And I just think these colours don't particularly go they go, but sort of don't. They don't clash or anything, but they just sort of, it's just a bit like, ooh. Would you buy a normal t-shirt with those colours combined? Probably not. Would you wear an outfit with those colours combined? I mean, almost definitely not. So why is it okay here? I don't know. So, want to be more vibrant, I decided to just make the whole thing black. This is class. Like, how good it is. This is sick. Obviously, brought the star back because why wouldn't you? We've won one. Be proud of it. Why is this not like blue or gold? We've bloody won one, mate. I don't understand. And the rest of it is gold as well, which you may take issue with because you're like, Kieran, yeah, you didn't win anything last England season. Didn't we? This is where we win this one. This is going to age horribly. Yeah, but seriously, how sick is this? Have we ever had a black England kit? We had the really dark navy one with the sky blue collar, but a black England kit, woohoo! That would be class. An all black number, jeez! Get it done. Austria. This is, it feels like a classic Puma away kit where you're like, yeah, that's inoffensive. So I wanted to make it drastically offensive. No, that's not true. Could have done that. It is Austria, but I decided not to do that. So I thought, what on earth do I know about Austria? They've got a lot of lakes, all right, big, beautiful lakes, and the most famous one isn't a lake; it's a river, the Danube. Now I'm not a map man. I like the YouTube channel Mapman, but obviously I am not just stick a map on the kit and everyone loves it. I'm a big proponent of saying that's shit. However, I decided to combine a kit from the 90s that Austria had, which is on screen now, with this random geometric pattern, which I thought was pretty cool. And I combined that with the current turquoise on this kit, And then I sketched out this shape, which is actually the Danube River, which runs like all the way from like Germany all the way down to like the Mediterranean somewhere. I sketched out the portion that goes through Austria, stuck it on the wonk, and then it becomes a sash at the same time. And then doubled it over, reminiscent of the 90s kit, and have this big fixed side. The fort's there. You know, I haven't just grayscaled a map and stuck it on the front. Okay, this is like a different kind, all right? So I'm pretty sure I'm fine to do this. And that is not hypocrisy. Croatia. Now, this one had a big rating from me, and then it got very worse before the competition even started. Now, the issue here is that they're gigantic. So what I've done is I made them tiny and then stuck them on a gradient, all right? And then, oh, this sets it off. Imagine if that was red. No, awful. All right, little gradient thing. All right, with the two colors in the badge, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, bish, bash, bosh, my friend. I like this quite a lot. I really do. I think this would be maybe a Marmitey one. I reckon it would get a 3.4 on footballkitarchive.com. But I can see this being on some sort of watch along. I can see people being like, oh, this is pretty cool. And they would buy it. I would buy it. This is sick. I'm great. Love me. Subscribe. Turkey. Turkey, turkey, turkey. Now, this turkey kit is pretty familiar to the past 100 years of turkey kits. And it got me thinking, why is this one rated so poorly, but this one, which is just exactly the same, rated well? What makes a good turkey kit? And is it just, you know, every other year when people decide they're bored or not? Is this a bad one? The next year when it's inevitably exactly the same, is that going to be a good one? I don't know. But what I've realized is that they really like this. So for some reason why they never change it. So in pure Hippocratic, no, because that would be the Hippocratic Oath. In pure, I'm going to be a hypocrite because this is what I've done. Look, I've done another map one again. I get it. However, there does seem to be an exception to the rule, because this is pretty sick, because it is their shirt and their country is that shape. Is that why that's on their shirt? Is that literally what it has been the whole time? I never knew that, if that's true. If not, what a happy coincidence, because how good is that? Come on. As a one-off. No? Surely people like that. I like that. Of course I do. I made it. But come on. That's got to be worth something. I've been your boy Kieran. England have just beaten the Netherlands. And Turkey have the best kit of all time that's ever been made for them. I've been your boy Kieran. Don't forget to subscribe. And I'm not going to sing the national anthem. I don't agree with it. So, I don't know. Have a nice day. Unless you're bloody Holland.